रहता है। शुद्ध सिंह जी एक बहुत क्लेवर, कनाइविंग और डेंजरस आदमी है। मैं सिर्फ यही कहना चाहता हूँ, बाकी आप देखिए, आप एंजॉय कीजिए शुद्ध सिंह जी को और शमशेरा को और द ब्यूटीफुल वानी एंड ऑफ कोर्स करण। इसको धूल मिट्टी बहुत पसंद है। क्या बात है। एंड आप
एक्चुअली इसमें मैं फादर और सन का किरदार निभा रहा हूँ।
क्या बात है, एक बार जोरदार तारीफ की। आई थिंक पहली बार आप रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही आश्चर्य की बात है
जी।
तो कैसे रहा, कैसे मैनेज किया और क्या?
एक्चुअली मुझे याद है जब मैंने स्क्रिप्ट सुनी थी करण से फर्स्ट टाइम पे ही, आई डोंट थिंक करण और आदि सर के माइंड में था कि एक ही एक्टर दोनों पार्ट्स प्ले करेगा, बिकॉज दे वर नॉट कन्विंस्ड कि एन एक्टर लाइक मी कैन प्ले द फादर्स रोल एज वेल एज द सन्स रोल। तो हमने बहुत सारे लुक टेस्ट किए, हमने ऑडिशंस किए। आई थिंक करण एंड मी एंड आदि सर हैड टू बी कन्विंस्ड आवरसेल्व्स कि हाँ ये हो सकता है। बट स्क्रिप्ट सुनने में ही इतनी लालच आई थी एज एन एक्टर, क्योंकि वो इतना ही कमाल का कैरेक्टर था। है बल्ली का कैरेक्टर तो है, वो मेन हीरो है फिल्म का, वो जो फादर का कैरेक्टर था वो मुझे बहुत ही कमाल लगा एंड आई वाज रियली क्रॉसिंग माय फिंगर्स दैट करण अलाउड मी टू प्ले दिस कैरेक्टर।
क्या बात है, जोरदार ताली बजाइए रणवीर के लिए।
चोरी करता हूँ,
नहीं लूटता हूँ। लूट सकते हैं आप?
मैं सोच के बताता हूँ, कुछ नहीं भी।
ओए होए, हमारा दिल
वो सब छोड़ दिया मैंने भी।
भाई ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री के इतिहास में पहली बार इतना ज्यादा परिवर्तन आ गया जीवन में। वाह, जोरदार ताली नीचे रणवीर के लिए। और इनके पार्टनर को बधाई देनी चाहिए, इतना जल्दी चेंजेस कैसे आया। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
Hi Ranbir, here. Towards your right. Here.
Validation because eventually we worked really hard on a film. We spent a lot of years. In this film we spent 2-3 years on Brahmastra. So many years went. Eventually, even like when Sanju, the movie Sanju was being made, there were a lot of apprehensions that how will I play this character? How will I pull it off? But it's really not about me. It's a collective of so many people coming together. And making a movie is not easy. Otherwise, if everyone had a formula, then everyone would have been Mukesh Ambani. But nobody is. So it is a challenge, and it is a big risk that you have to take, and especially when you do such big budget, high octane action entertainers like Shamshera. But there is no fun without risk, right? So I hope that the audience likes it. I hope that the audience gets entertained, and that is the only endeavor, is that the audience should like such films.
Yeah, next question.
Hi, I'm here.
It's great to be out of the pandemic, but I don't know if we are really out of the pandemic yet or not. But it's I'm happy that all you guys are safe and continue being safe. When movies are concerned, it's an art that a lot of people debated. That is the cinema going experience over. Are people still going to go to the movies? But then I've always maintained that you have to offer the audience, you have to offer the public something that will pull them into the hall. You have to give them a larger than life experience, something which they do, that experience they will not get sitting at home watching television. That's the answer to your first question, and your second question is. Yes. Yes, I think I myself got bored with, my comfort zone and the things that I was doing. I think after 15 years in the industry and as an actor, you have to keep challenging yourself, pushing the boundaries. And to be honest, no director really saw me in films like this. I'm really grateful that Karan Malhotra offered me a role like Shamshera, because I was not getting offered films like this. They usually see me as a coming of age or a romantic cad or something of that kind. So I jumped onto this offer because I knew that this film has the potential to speak to a larger audience, to speak to an audience who loves going to the cinemas and loves that movie experience. So yeah.
Hi sir.
सबसे पहले गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू, थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग हियर। मेरा बहुत बुरा दिन चल रहा है अभी तक। सुबह एक्चुअली मैं टाइम का बहुत पक्का हूँ, तो मेरे ड्राइवर ने मुझे इन्फिनिटी मॉल पहले लेकर गया। वहाँ बेसमेंट में ढूंढ रहे थे, कोई था नहीं, इसलिए मैं थोड़ा लेट हो गया। फिर जब इन्फिनिटी मॉल से बाहर आए तो किसी ने मेरी गाड़ी भी ठोक दी, ग्लास टूट गया। तो करण बोल रहा है कि ये अच्छी बात है, गुड लक। तो आई होप ये ठीक ठाक जाए। बट to answer your question, sir, this man standing next to me has been my first idol, my first hero. I had a poster of him in my cupboard. Then I got to know him. He's been a family friend. Then I got to act as him. I got to portray his life, and finally I got to fight with him. For him to be my nemesis. the journey has just been unbelievable because he treats me like a son, he treats me like a friend, he treats me like a brother. You know, he calls me, he shouts at me if I'm not doing anything good, if I'm doing bad films. I remember जब मैं बर्फी और रॉकस्टार कर रहा था, I used to work out in his gym. So every day he used to come down and says, यार तू तो 2 साल से मेरे जिम में आ रहा है, तेरी बॉडी कहाँ है? Then he used to keep saying कि तू अब बर्फी कर रहा है, what is your next film? पेड़ा, लड्डू, तू क्या फिल्म में करेगा? So he used to keep instilling me that you used to do more larger than life films and you should do films which entertain a larger audience. And I really hope that Shamshera is a positive step towards that, and I really hope that everybody out here likes the trailer.
क्या बात है, तो प्लीज अपना सांग रेड कीजिए क्योंकि अब
I don't crack it, the director does. You know,
He's been too modest. You put him as a hero, as a villain, as a chacha, as a taya, as a son. He will crack any character because of his aura, his personality is so amazing that he'll make anything seem amazing.
but it's fun to play these characters, and I'm so happy that I work with Karan, and he's got his things fixed in his mind, and I can't say taskmaster, but he loves making these kind of high octane films. And I'm the happiest that Ranbir is doing Shamshera, and this is what I was dreaming about, is to see him in a film like this, and I hope he keeps doing it.
And Ranbir, one question for you. Firstly, welcome. It's so good to see you after 4 years on the screen. I was watching one of your interviews where you said even if you play a superhero, you'll be an underdog. Over here also, you start as an underdog and then go into the larger-than-life space. Could you tell us about that transformation to get into this space by starting as an underdog?
Well, it was very hard for me. Karan is someone who really held my hand through it. I think one thing which I really lack as an actor is angst. I'm not an angry person. I'm a very fun-loving, happy, detached guy. So I think Karan really struggled with angst. We sat a lot together. He's saying, मैं तेरे अंदर से गुस्सा कैसे निकालूं? He started like roughing me up. He started like going deeper into my personal life, about my past, because he really wanted to really, tap into that side of me. But like I said, it's all in the paper. It's all where when you start interacting with the director, you guys created. Excuse me. You guys created together. No, it was a cough. But thank you. I'll take the blessings. Excuse me. So it's partnership. I've always partnered with the director, and I got a great partner, a great creative partner in Karan. It was a very hard role. Trust me, there were many days on set when I used to sit and I was like, I can't do this. Apart from the physical stress, even the mental stress of playing this part, about this high octane. The emotions were up there. It's nothing which is real. It's really out there. Expressing yourself. And there were many days, and I'm like talking to God. I was like, please look at me. I'm working very hard, and somewhere in life, please, give it back, give something back. I went through those days, but I'm glad I did. Because I don't think without a director like Karan Malhotra, I would have been able to do a film like this.
Shamshera is an original screenplay. As I said, it came from a thought that was given to me by Aditya Chopra, and we elaborated on it, turned into a storyline. तो शमशेरा का ओरिजिन वहाँ से हुआ है. इट्स एन ओरिजिनल स्क्रीन प्ले. एंड जहाँ तक रणबीर और वानी की पेयरिंग का सवाल है, रणबीर वॉज ऑलवेज द फर्स्ट चॉइस फॉर शमशेरा बिकॉज आई थिंक ही ब्रिंग्स इन द फ्रेशनेस दैट दिस जॉनर ऑफ सिनेमा रिक्वायर्स टुडे, क्योंकि हमने रणबीर को पहले ऐसे कभी देखा नहीं है. तो आई थिंक दैट इटसेल्फ इज अ बिग यूएसपी ऑफ द फिल्म. एंड वानी फॉर मी इन अ क्लासिक हिंदी सिनेमा सिनेरियो इज द परफेक्ट हीरोइन दैट आई फील वी कैन ऑफर फॉर द फिल्म. क्योंकि right from her first film and now I feel she is brilliant, she's elegant, she holds her own, and she gives you the big cinema, classic Hindi picture heroine experience.
Next question.
Seen the teaser. She is in London right now, so she's sleeping. So I guess once she wakes up, she'll see the trailer. And I already answered the question, about Sanju sir. Is that my journey from idolizing him to playing him to actually for us being nemesis has really been amazing.
एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन. रणबीर एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन कोई भी ले लो यार. हाँ पूछिए. रणबीर सर पूछिए.
This is kind of a different character you have played currently after a very long, and was some kind of exercise.
भूल चुकी थी, एंड मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि करण ऐसे सोच में हमेशा रहता है. He makes larger than life movies, larger than life hero, the heroine, the villain. He makes a full entertainer. And ये heroism कभी जाएगा नहीं. And मुझे खुशी हुई है कि he's done it, and अभी मैं इसके पीछे पड़ जाऊंगा अभी.
दारा जी.
Correct. I remember एक scene था where Sanju sir had to slap Vani, and Vani was telling Sanju sir, आप सच्ची में मारो. और संजू सर बोल रहे मैं सच्ची में मारूं.
No, but Sanju sir was like, नहीं मैं नहीं मार सकती हूँ, so little like I can't hit you. So I think he was just being protective and
She
very.
wanted a real reaction.
So I think I'm a method actor that way.
क्या बात है. एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन लेंगे. अच्छा सेकंड लास्ट. हाँ बोलिए.
फ्रॉम द फिल्मी सेक्टर मेरा सबसे पहले तो शमशेरा की पूरी टीम को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं.
Thank you.
मेरा सवाल ये था कि एक तरफ शमशेरा और दूसरी तरफ रमान, दो बड़ी फिल्में. तो शादी के जस्ट बाद दो बड़ी फिल्में, ये इत्तेफाक है ये शादी की सौगात है?
दोनों मान लीजिए. ये एक्चुअली मेरे हाथ में था नहीं. ये फिल्में जैसे आप देख रहे हैं बिग बजट VFX हेवी फिल्में हैं, सो दे हैव टेकन इट्स टाइम. कोविड भी आ गया था, तो आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स एन अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग और अ फॉर्चुनेट थिंग कि मेरी दोनों फिल्म आई थिंक 45 डे के स्पैन में आ रही. बट आई थिंक फिल्में को लेके अलग मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा साल रहा है. मेरी शादी हुई है इस साल. वो बहुत ही एक खूबसूरत चीज़ रही है मेरे लाइफ में. मैं ही कहता था कि फिल्मों में कि शादी इस दाल चावल फॉर 50 साल टिल यू डाई. लाइफ में थोड़ा बहुत टंगड़ी कबाब, कीमा पाव, हक्का नूडल होना चाहिए. बट बॉस, जिंदगी के तजुर्बे के बाद दाल चावल ही बेचते और कुछ नहीं है. मेरे लाइफ में जो आलिया है मेरी लाइफ में, वो दाल चावल में तड़का है, अचार है, कांदा है, प्याज है, सब कुछ है. सो आई कुडंट हैव आस्क्ड फॉर अ बेटर पार्टनर इन माय लाइफ.
ये एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन था. एक्चुअली इनको जाना है वडोदरा, इंदौर भी